Welcome back, you guys. My name is Paul. Welcome to this channel. In today's video, hopefully we're not going to make a mistake, because last time I didn't make a mistake and it cost me a couple hours of my labor. But I brought another piece in, so let's get to drilling. Alright, for those of you that are wondering why I'm drilling such a small pinhole, it's way easier to drill with a small bit and then go back. So I'm using a 1/8, I think, yeah, 1/8, and then I'm gonna go back over that with a 1/4. It goes way easier than having to drill it. And the reason I'm welding it or drilling it right through it, I really don't care about all the other stuff. So my goal on this panel is just to remove it. So, and it's usually the quickest is by drilling a pilot hole with a small bit everywhere. Here I'm gonna have to basically grind off this back panel that's spot welded to this as well. So I'm gonna grab this grinder and go behind it. Before I do that, I'm just gonna switch out my bit and go through and just drill all the ones I already drilled with an 1/8 inch and pretty much separate them. Most of these are about a 1/4. Some of these bigger ones, slightly above a 1/4, like 5/16 or so, sometimes even to a 3/8 spot weld. So I always go with a 1/4, and if I really if I wasn't as accurate on centering, I will get a bigger bit and just go behind it, and whichever spot hole I need to, I'll drill it out. So, yep, just kind of telling you what I kind of do explain if you didn't. A lot of these, there's bolts. See, holding the 1/4 panel. So after I'm done with everything, there's going to be another 2 bolts. They actually hold this with the inner structure together with bolts. So I usually just drill it all out, then undo those bolts, see if I can pull it off. There's also, I think, yeah, 2 bolts right there. So that's how I'm gonna pulling it off right here. Go up and then all the way out. Let me lower it down and show you also. And then right here, see, I didn't drill all those out because these are just one single panel, they're bonded. So right here, as you can see, that's where additional panel starts, so that's where I started. But my cut will kind of be like this, and then straight through, and then I'll have to cut the spot weld on here. I just don't want to touch this on this car, and I want to be at least an inch away from here, so whenever I'm welding, I'm not heating up this paint. I really don't want to touch it. That way, if he doesn't want to paint it, that's up to him, I don't care. But that's kind of what I'm up to. And also, quick question for all you watching, do you guys like longer videos or shorter videos? 10-minute videos or 15, 20? Let me know, because it does kind of change out how I'm gonna do this and how I'm gonna go forward with my video. So just let me know, put it in the comments below, let me know if you just like to spend 10 minutes watching the video, if you want to have a longer video, I can get more stuff into a video instead of trying to, you know, cram it all in and speed it up for you guys. So just let me know in the comments below, and let's get drilling it and hopefully get this piece off today, and that'll be part 2 of this. Technically part 3 because we screwed up on part 2, so call it part 2 the right way. I'm not going to record all of it because it's just going to eat up my memory space, and I really don't have that much left. I have like 3 or 4 videos already recorded. But what I'm doing here is pulling off all the unnecessary things. Like this piece to this line will come off. This stays. This sheet of metal that's on top of this one comes off. Same thing here. And then I'm gonna be left with the quarter panel and the one side of wheel well. And then later, what I'm gonna be doing is basically drilling through the whole thing. And then whenever I put this to it, I'll have all these spot welds to fill and kind of spot welded, or yeah, spot weld, and the welds will be kind of touching all of this metal. So I'm gonna turn you guys off for a little bit, get this done, and catch you guys back. Alright, all done. Had some issues here. There was way too much steel, plus I don't know if I had it to record. I started using this thing to help me out. All it does is just rip stuff. So, but I'll have to use a dolly and a hammer, straighten this edge out. Everywhere else, I kind of took my time, and it looks way better. I'll just have to sand those down, but it'll probably be in a different video. It's already late, and I'm tired. So, got it all prepared. So pretty much, I'll just have to sand it like this, clean it all up. But before I sand it, I'm going to use a dolly, just flatten this edge out. So yeah, well, let's see the other side. I've been doing all this work and it's been on this stand. Perfect. No damage. Looking good. So yeah, I'm gonna really quickly sweep all this dust up. Bring that vehicle inside, park my forklift, and head on home. Let's sweep it up and get out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I didn't really get much done. I was running around pretty much all day, but I was able to pick up myself a new welder, some tools, ship stuff out. I also sold some of my shelving, that blue one, and then those beams. I have some left over. I had a neighbor come up and ask me if I have any. I told him I do, so I was able to sell some of that, make some cash. So pretty much a good, successful day. That's what I like. I am working late because I had to babysit my kids this morning, so I'm kind of doing that, all of that, you know. I didn't come to work early, so I just stayed late. But other than that, it was a pretty successful day. I did run out of memory, so I had to get another memory card. I got it, so I didn't show you everything, but I think you kind of get the idea of how I get these things done. So this will be it for part, I guess, 2, because the other video was a mistake. So I got this one done. As you can see, we got the wheel well all taken care of. All I have to do next is just clean those edges up and start from here. What I'm gonna do first is just kind of remove the bulk of it, remove everything as I can so I can get access to more. And then what I'm gonna do is just grind all these spot welds off. The thing I found with this grinder or belt sander, all the lighter steel gauge, it works perfect. But whenever you get into this thicker stuff, or it's also could have been a harder steel, or can't remember the term for it, but so thicker stuff like this, it does take longer. So, and I've learned to be, I've kind of tried, you know, pushing through it, but you have to be patient and doing it slow. So that's what we're gonna do in next video, in the next episode, part 3 probably, is removing this fender, removing the wheel well, and pretty much drilling out all of those, because as soon as I drill through it, I'll have a hole where to weld. And as you can see on this side, there's no holes. So I'll just clean those up and we'll have something to weld to. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys all good. Stay safe out there. And if you did like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Let me know how I'm doing. Comment below if you have any questions. I'm not a body guy by any means. I've fixed a lot of cars, but I'm not a pro at this. So I pretty much, the way I do things is I learn as I go, and then, like you've seen it in the last video, I make mistakes, you know. Some mistakes cost me more than others, but some I learn from, and then down the road you kind of take your time and measure twice, cut once, or measure even 3 times, cut once. Kind of go by that theory. So that being said, I hope you guys are having a blast. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.